Good morning. Today we're going to make some black eyed peas. And I'm going to use an organic broth. Usually I make my own broth from my juicing pulp, but I forgot to take it out the freezer. So I don't want to wait. So I'm going to go ahead and use the stock that I purchased. Probably a little bit of tomatoes because I'm going to use most of these when this black eyed peas, when I make a black eyed pea salad. Guess what? I forgot to get fresh garlic. So this is going to be different. I'm using minced garlic. I do use them a lot. White onion or any onion of choice. 1 carrot. Probably about a half of this sweet pepper. Because I only have like this is like 6 to 8 cups cooked crock pot. We're going to use some cumin, some oregano, some sweet paprika, some black pepper. This, just a little. I don't like a lot of spicy, so I'm only use a little of flakes. 1 bay leaf, and we're going to and when I say a little, I found these, and this one says a drop. This one says a smidgen. This says a pinch, a dash, and a tad. We use those all the time, and everyone's like, well, what does that mean? Because my pinch could be bigger than your pinch. So when I found these, I thought they were cute. So I washed them. I said, okay, when I say a pinch, that size. Of course, your pinch may be bigger than mine or smaller than mine. But that was so cute. And no, I don't know where I purchased them. I was online one day doing something, probably purchasing this smaller crock pot. And I saw these and I just bought them. So just a pinch of salt to taste, because once you've added all these spices and you've added this vegetable juice, because it already has 460 milligrams of sodium, I don't want my black eyed peas to be too salty. So this may get at last, salt may get at last just for the taste. So no salt until done. So let's get the cutting up everything. I'll show you in the pot. Then I am going to turn this on and let it sit while I prep everything else that I'm going to cook. I'm doing batch cooking. So yes, I'll be doing some black eyed peas. I'm going to do some quinoa. I'm going to do some collard greens with sweet potato. I'm also going to do some stuffed mushrooms. So yes, you have to stay tuned to get all the recipes. And the recipes I will put down in the comments, because I do pinches and tads and dashes. So once everything is in the pot, then I can write down a better recipe than saying, oh, instead of 1 tablespoon of oregano, I used 1.5, or instead of a little bit of cumin, I used a lot of cumin. Instead of a half of onion, which that's what I'm probably guessing, I will use a half of onion. I'll probably use the whole carrot, a half a pepper, and I will dice the carrots as best I can. And the rest of the tomatoes will be used in the salad, as said. And the vegetable stock, I'm not using this whole thing. It's probably going to be a cup, whatever it takes to fill it after I've put everything in, and let that slow cook. But I will keep this to the side because I will check, because if this gets too dry, I'm going to need to add more, either vegetable stock or water. And if it's too salty, it'll be water. If it's just right, I'll add some more. So let's get the cutting up everything. I'll show it to you in the pot, and we'll get back to the video once I've cut up everything. Okay, so everything's cut up. I have everything laid out. So we're going to start with, now I did not cut up these onions. I used a chopper. That's why they look so neat. I used a chopper to cut up the onions because I didn't feel like really crying today. So I got the onions. This was our 1 large carrot and our 1 medium to large size sweet green pepper instead of the regular green pepper. So let's put in our seasonings. And because I don't have, so that's 1 bay leaf, this should equal to about 3 garlic cloves. So this is 1 tablespoon of dried minced garlic. That looks about right. But you know me, that I'm gonna leave it at 1. Okay. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of cumin. You can shake it to make sure it's a little level. Okay, we're going to do a 1/2 tablespoon of oregano. So that's a heap in half. And we're going to do a 1/4 tablespoon of sweet paprika. We're going to really, okay, I'll make that, yeah, sweet paprika. Now black pepper, not measured, pepper and salt to your taste, to yours, not mine. So with the black pepper, I'm just going to put some in here because again, I don't like my food spicy and hot. So I just eye that, and remember that's again when you're cooking, you want to cook it to your flavor taste, and that's why these are so important. But with the pepper, I really can't do that because I have to grate it. So with this comes in handy, a dash, a pinch, a smidgen. So we're going to put in our black eyed peas. Now, if you want to do this with canned black eyed peas, you can. Just you don't have to cook it as long. Yeah, but I'm gonna put this aside while I prep everything else. And one thing I didn't do, which I'm getting ready to do right now, is to wash these. So I'm gonna wash those before I put them in. So, give me a minute. Let me get my strainer. I'm back. So my black eyed peas have been washed and strained. Throw those in. So that was 1 cup. And we'll probably do 2 cups because it looks like I have space. Because I am going to use, there's 1 to expand. But I am also making a cold salad. So some black eyed peas with some quinoa or whatever I want to add to it, or you can just eat it as a meal. You don't need to add anything else to it. A raw salad would do good, but don't do the raw salad with black eyed peas with the black eyed peas. Do a different raw salad, just a small raw salad. So now that's 2 cups. 2 cups. There we go. That looks better. 2 cups of black eyed peas. This was 1 onion. Let's see how much we're going to put in there. See, that's a handful. I like onions. So that's a handful so far. So that looks like about a 1/2 onion. So let's see. 3/4 of an onion. We're putting in the whole carrot. Whole carrot. The whole pepper. There we go. Now it's starting to look good. Yeah, buddy. We're going to let this simmer about 8 hours. It's going to cook. But I didn't want to do it overnight because I wanted to make sure I watched it so it doesn't dry out. When I had my bigger crock pot, I didn't worry about that. But with the smaller one, I want to make sure that it doesn't dry out. So now, we're only going to put, this is a tablespoon, about 1/2 can of the tomatoes. Okay. Not even, okay. That looks about a 1/2. Okay. That's it. That's enough. Okay. So when you start making your own, you can eye it and say, okay, that's enough. So here's our broth. Remember, we're only going to use the broth so when it boils, our black eyed peas can expand and everything tastes good. And remember, I didn't put any salt in because I got enough salt in this. So salt and pepper to taste. Let's see what's left. Oh, 2 cups exactly. So this will go in my quinoa. So it's 32 ounces, and I have 16 ounces left. So that means I put in 2 cups. So that's the way you can figure out how many cups of organic stock I use or your own homemade stock. So I have 16 ounces left. This is a 32 ounce container, and so that means I use 2 cups. And now we're going to put this on low. First we're going to plug it up. Okay, trying to fight me today. I'm going to put this on low because I'll be in the kitchen all day. Put that on low, and I'm going to push that to the side. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start prepping my quinoa. So that'll be in the next video. So come back so you can see how I did the quinoa. So I'll be doing four to five different recipes today. Bye. Don't forget, subscribe. Make a comment. Tell me if you tried this recipe. If you tried this recipe, tell me what you did differently. Tell me if you liked it. Tell me if I needed to change something or add something or what you did to make it better for you. Okay, so there'll be 4 videos today. I'm going on to start the quinoa. That way I can get to the stove. Bye.